in our age, this 21st century, what is coming out more is people are talking about mental health, and there is ongoing promotion on the wellness of our mind. But the thing is, just when I look at it from my subjective view, I see mental health is our own creation, is a terminology that we have come up with in order to soothe ourselves. But the real thing is, we are not in charge of what is happening to us. A big chunk of us, we are sleepwalking. Things are happening by chance, by accident. We go on and we have surrendered, we have gone to the place of it is the will of God. Yet we fail to see the contradiction of the will of God, who wills that you should go through that which you don't want. And we fail to see that it is because we are sleepwalking. We are causing all these things. Actually, one of our teachers who visited on this planet reminded us, it is not what comes to us, what defiles us, but it is what comes out of us. So it's not what we eat that defiles us. It's not what we see what defiles us. It's not what the environment is offering to us, that which is what defiles us, but what we make out of it. It is what removes files from our system. Defiling means something has been ordered and something comes to alter the order, and that is defilement. There is no order anymore. There is no filing anymore. So this master went on to allude that this is how we defile ourselves, by making judgments. And when we dwell in this duality of right and wrong, good and bad, sinful and sacred, profane and profound, this is where the whole issue comes in. And the master looks at it and says, judge not. For to judge is to make a conclusion. To judge is to say, this is it. We are making a conclusion. Yet, very little we know about life. How can you make a conclusion when you have minuscule knowledge about it? And immediately from judgment or making conclusion about something, I am bad, I'm not good, it was not fun, it is this, it is that. Actually, when we make that kind of judgment, what follows is, it is supposed to be eliminated. We are supposed to resist it. We are supposed to root it out. And we begin a war, to wage war. And the same master here comes and tells us, resist not the evil one. Bless, bless, bless. You can't bless that which you resist. You can't bless that which you have found to be evil. You can't bless that which and you can't embrace that which you don't love, that which you have already labeled is your enemy, that which you have already labeled is working against you. You can't embrace that. We fail to see the gift that it offers to us. And the master reminds us, whatever we resist, it will persist. So our mental health is as a result of friction, mental friction, or friction within us, happening within us. The friction between the judgment that we have made, this is right, this is wrong. And this is what we have called wisdom, knowing what is right and what is wrong. And so, in this kind of fight, whether we establish a lot of asylums, it won't solve anything, because it is happening within us. We are experiencing it. We are the one We have prepared the menu and the food on the table. We don't want to eat the food that we have prepared the menu. So the only thing now is we change the menu. Rather than judging and condemning the reality or the situations that is happening around us, look inside. We look inside with a somber mind, with the clarity, and then we say, we see everything for what it is without making a conclusion. And by looking at it, if we find it works for us, then we accommodate it. If we find it does not agree with us or what we are trying to do, then we change it. And this makes us to be responsible. Responsible is not about carrying burdens. Responsibility is not a burden, as it has been alluded by many. Responsibility comes from this word. It is a combination of different words. Re, which means again, spons to is sponsoring or giving it life again or supporting. So responsibility is that ability to sponsor again and again, to sponsor an action again and again, to sponsor a thing again and again, to sponsor a person again and again, which is never a burden, which is always as a result of a choice. You have made a choice to see your brethren grow. You have made a choice to see you grow. You have made a choice to see you pursue this degree so that you can grow. So this is responsibility. Responsibility to sponsor. You are sponsoring. You are becoming a sponsor. You have that ability to sponsor or to make others grow, to make others appreciate, to make others grow. And I think with this in mind, what we are spending too much dollars, too much shillings trying to fight, trying to propagate mental health is about not being in touch or being in control our systems. We have not known. We have lost the user's manual. We spent the whole of life doing what we don't like or what we don't love. And we are trying to get in touch, but yet we have lost the user's manual. It's time to go to get the user's manual. It's time to invest in getting the user's manual. We spent our lifetime getting money, getting this and that, but we want to spend very short time, 5 minutes, in order to have access to the user's manual. It is not equivalent of our life, or it's not equivalent to what we value. If we value money, we spend all our lifetime going for that. What about if do we value ourselves, that we can spend at least some more time to get in touch so that we can access the user's manual?